नमस्कार, सलाम, Sat Shri Akal, good morning. I welcome you all to this class of mine. Today, in this class, I will tell you how to attempt an exercise on fill in the blanks. In this part 4 on fill in the blanks, I will make you familiar with another group of new sentences with new kinds of errors. Dear students, I am sure that your grammar will already be very good. Nonetheless, I may be able to add something more to whatever you know already. As you know, to attempt an exercise on fill in the blanks, a student must be familiar with all the important grammatical rules like subject-verb agreement, tenses, correct use of relative pronouns, correct use of non-finite or finite verbs, adjectives, adverbs, etc. If a student is familiar with all these things, he will never find any difficulty to attempt such an exercise with perfection. Before I start telling you these sentences, I want you to please subscribe the channel. The company issued blank space notices to some of its employees due to lack of punctuality in them. There is a group of 4 alternative words given here. These words are dismissive, dismissal, dismissed, dismissing. Dismissive, dismissal, that is adjectives. These two are adjectives. Dismissed and dismissing, these are verbs. Which word will you take to fill this blank space? The company issued blank space notices to some of its employees due to lack of punctuality in them. You should take dismissal here. I will now tell you the reason why you will take dismissal. Notices, this is a noun. This noun needs a correct adjective. The correct adjective is dismissal. Dismissive will not give a correct meaning. This is also an adjective, but this is wrong. Dismissed and dismissing, these two words will not give any correct meaning. If we take them here, they will function as non-finites. Even then, they will not give correct meaning to this sentence. That is why they are also wrong. I obeyed his order because I blank space want to offend him. There is a group of 4 alternative words given here. They are don't, didn't, won't, wouldn't. Don't, didn't, these are auxiliaries or helping verbs. Won't, wouldn't, modal verbs. Which word will you take here to fill this blank space? I obeyed his order because I blank space want to offend him. You should take didn't. I will now tell you the reason why you will take didn't. This indicates simple past tense. So, this helping verb or auxiliary should be in past, didn't. So, don't is wrong. Similarly, nor can you take won't or wouldn't. They will not give you a correct meaning of this sentence. So, you will have to use auxiliary didn't. I obeyed his order because I didn't want to offend him. Moreover, you will have to maintain the sequence of tenses. Neither the principal nor the teachers blank space present in the meeting yesterday. There is a group of 4 helping verbs here. Is, are, was, were. Which helping verb will you take here to fill this blank space? Neither the principal nor the teachers blank space present in the meeting yesterday. We should take helping verb were here. Let me tell you the reason why we should take were here. Because the plural subject teachers has been joined by a conjunction nor. Moreover, the plural subject should be kept nearest the word, nearest this word. And yesterday is indicating past tense. The subject is plural, helping verbs should be plural, and yesterday you will have to use past tense. If the sentence is like this, neither the principal nor the teacher, then we will take was. Neither the principal nor the teacher was present in the meeting yesterday. But the subject is plural here, so we will take were. Every year a large number of pedestrians are killed by blank space drivers. There is a group of 4 adjectives here. Which adjective will you take here to fill this blank space? Every year a large number of pedestrians are killed by blank space drivers. 4 adjectives given here are senseless, fearless, thoughtless, reckless. We should take here reckless. Now, I will tell you why we should take reckless here. Reckless means careless. Other adjectives, senseless, will not give a correct meaning as reckless gives. Similarly, fearless is entirely wrong. Thoughtless doesn't make any sense. Reckless is the most appropriate adjective to fill this blank space. When you are speaking in a seminar, you blank space learn how to speak in public. There is a group of 4 alternative modal verbs here, or modal auxiliaries. They are have to, ought to, can, will. Which modal verb will you take here to fill this blank space? When you are speaking in a seminar, you blank space learn how to speak in public. You should take ought to. I will now tell you the reason why we should take ought to. If we take have to shows compulsion, but there is no compulsion, though this is wrong. If we take can, you can learn how to speak in public, no, it will not give a correct meaning, this is wrong. If we take will here, you will learn how to speak in public, no, future tense, this is wrong. So, ought to is a correct modal verb to fill this blank space. Ought to means moral duty. The whole building plunged into darkness when the lights went off blank space. There is a group of 4 adverbs here: instantly, suddenly, eventually, expectedly. Which adverb will you take here to fill this blank space? The whole building plunged into darkness when the lights went off blank space. We should take suddenly here. Now, I will tell you the reason why we should take suddenly here. Other adverbs, instantly, eventually, expectedly, won't give a correct meaning of this sentence. If we write here unexpectedly in place of expectedly, then that answer, that adverb would have been a correct one. Since expectedly is given here, it doesn't make any sense. So, suddenly is the right adverb to fill this blank space. The minister needs to blank space the message that the economy is on the path of recovery. There is a group of 4 alternative phrasal verbs given here. These phrasal verbs are put in, put out, put up, put across. Which phrasal verb will you take here to fill this blank space? The minister needs to blank space the message that the economy is on the path of recovery. You should take put across. Put across means to express or explain something clearly. The minister needs to put across the message that the economy is on the path of recovery. So, put across is a right phrasal verb to fill this blank space. Put in means to make an official request. So, put in is wrong. Put out, to extinguish. For example, we say put out these lights. So, put out is also wrong. Put up, to accept something or somebody that is unpleasant. So, this is also wrong. Your delivery was good, but the essence of your blank space was not quite clear to the audience. There is a group of 4 words given here. These words are speaking, conversing, talking, talk. Which out of these 4 words will you take here to fill this blank space? Your delivery was good, but the essence of your blank space was not quite clear to the audience. You should take talk here. Talked. I will tell you the reason why you will take talk here. Because your is a possessive pronoun. This blank space needs a noun. Talk is a noun here. So, it is your possessive pronoun, but when it is coming before noun, talk, it becomes possessive adjective. It is working as a determiner. If you take speaking, conversing, talking after your, they will also function as nouns. They will be present participle in nature, but they will function as noun, but they will not give correct meaning. In the meeting, the director spoke as the chairman, blank space. There is a group of 4 alternative words given here. They are did, does, would, could. Did, does, they are auxiliaries or helping verbs. Would and could, these are modal verbs or modal auxiliaries. Which word will you take here to fill this blank space? In the meeting, the director spoke as the chairman, blank space. You should take did here. I will tell you why you should take did here. Because spoke indicates simple past tense. So, you will use the auxiliary of simple past tense, which is did. If you take does here, no, you will not be able to maintain the sequence of tenses. Does is wrong. Nor can you use any modal verb here. So, would, could, both are wrong. Stay in the office, blank space, I tell you to leave. There is a group of 4 alternative conjunctions here. These conjunctions are unless, until, when, if. Which conjunction will you take here to fill this blank space? Stay in the office, blank space, I tell you to leave. You should take until here. until. Until refers to a time. Unless refers to a condition. Sometimes students get confused between these two, so always remember until shows time, unless shows condition. Stay in the office until I tell you to leave. My father prevailed blank space me to keep away from selfish friends. There is a group of 4 alternative prepositions here. These prepositions are on, against, for, with. Which preposition do you think is a right one to fill this blank space? My father prevailed blank space me to keep away from selfish friends. You should take preposition on here. My father prevailed on me to keep away from selfish friends. Prevail upon or prevail on. Both the prepositions carry the same meaning. Prevail on or prevail upon means to persuade to do something. Prevail against, to get victory, to win over. For and with, they will not make any sense. So all the 3 other prepositions are wrong. Dear students, I have thus made you familiar with the kinds of gap fillings you get in your examinations. If you know all the important grammatical basics which I have explained through these sentences, you will never feel any difficulty in choosing a correct answer for a particular given blank space. I will explain you more about such an exercise in my coming videos. Till then, goodbye. Please do like and subscribe. Press the bell icon on all to get updates. God bless you all.